The Emmy-nominated hit TV show Yellowstone might be coming to an end, but the drama is far from over. That's right, Kevin Costner will not be returning for the final part of the season finale of Yellowstone. But things are a little more complicated than we thought. How it all started. As 2022 wrapped up, fans couldn't help but wonder why the second part of Season 5 was taking so long to hit our screens. Rumor had it, Kevin Costner, the legendary John Dutton, wanted to shorten his time on set. But hold on to your cowboy hats, because Costner's lawyer fired back, calling it an absolute lie. In a May surprise, Kevin Costner delivered some shocking news for Yellowstone fans. He announced that he'd be hanging up his John Dutton hat after Season 5. But here's the kicker. Paramount Network revealed that this would also mark the end of Yellowstone altogether, concluding with the yet-to-be-shot second part of Season 5. It was a plot twist that caught everyone off guard. Costner's exit added an extra layer of mystery to the Yellowstone storyline. Fans were left wondering how the series would tie up loose ends and what fate awaited their favorite characters. The decision to wrap up the entire Yellowstone journey with Season 5's final episodes only heightened the intrigue. Now, the big question. Why is Costner hanging up his hat? Some say there might have been a showdown between him and the show's creator, Taylor Sheridan. But he was quick to clear the air. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Taylor Sheridan set the record straight about the rumored rift between him and Kevin Costner. According to Sheridan, their professional relationship is tighter than ever. And Costner's decision to leave the series stems from his deep involvement in a personal project, Horizon. Sheridan also shared, Kevin expressed a strong desire to direct his passion project. Negotiations ensued with some disagreements, but we found a solution. He went on to further praise Costner and let the tabloids know that his admiration for Costner's portrayal of John Dutton hasn't changed in the slightest. Costner's take on his exit. Costner also recently spoke about his exit, and he doesn't seem to agree with Sheridan. During a recent testimony, he candidly mentioned that he's considering taking legal action over his departure from Yellowstone. If he were to pursue a lawsuit, the likely targets would be the producers at 101 Studios and Paramount Network's parent company, Paramount Global. When asked about the possibility of Season 6, Costner's response was a bit confused. He stated that negotiations were complicated. Apparently, he was offered a whopping $24 million to stick around for Seasons 5, 6, and 7. However, matters got tricky when it came to creative decisions. Costner tried to find a middle ground, but it seems things didn't pan out. The heart of the disagreement stems from shooting schedules. Costner initially committed to 65 days of shooting for Yellowstone, but he wanted to trim it down to just 50 days for the first half of Season 5. Things got even more intense for the yet-to-be-shot Season 5B, where Costner was looking at just a week of shooting. But Costner seems to have moved on to, and we quote, bigger things. The Emmy-nominated actor has set his sights on a new project, and it's a passion project of epic proportions, Horizon. Kevin Costner isn't just making another movie with Horizon. Nope, this is his ticket to dive deep into the Western genre, the one he's famous for. He's not just acting, he's taking the director's chair too, showing that he's the one calling the shots. Costner's all in on this project, and he's clear he's passionate about keeping Western tales alive on the silver screen. What does that mean for Yellowstone? As we wait for Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2, many of us are wondering how the show will fare without Kevin Costner's John Dutton. With the end of the first part of the latest season of Yellowstone, fans are on the edge of their seats, hungry for answers. The clash between Jamie and Beth, once inseparable, now threatens to shake the very foundation of the Dutton family. The iconic Dutton Ranch, a bastion against countless trials, faces its toughest test yet. After the explosive events of the prior season, the ranch's destiny hangs by a thread in the hands of Casey and Monica. Their choices will be game changers, sending shockwaves through the lives of every Dutton member. This moment has been brewing for years, a blend of complex relationships and storylines weaving together. As the story charges ahead, suspense builds, leaving viewers eagerly waiting the next turn. This point in the story is significant for both the ranch and the Dutton family. The choices they make will have a lasting impact on the land they hold dear, determining how the show will go out. And while we do not know what the ending will be, we do have a few ideas pitched by fans. One possible storyline is a heartfelt farewell for John Dutton, giving his character a fitting conclusion. Another idea is for John to make a selfless sacrifice for the ranch's greater good, adding depth to the story. Another option is a tense face-off involving John and his children, creating a high-stakes moment. Alternatively, the focus could shift to Rip, played by Cole Hauser, stepping up to lead the Dutton Ranch in the next phase. On a different track, a quick and clear resolution could tie up loose ends, making way for Yellowstone's next chapter. This would give us closure while setting the stage for new storytelling. But for the real scoop, we will have to wait for the second installment of the final season of Yellowstone. And take this. While we don't have an official streaming release date for Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2 just yet, there's speculation that it could arrive in either November 2023 or possibly early 2024, with the remaining 6 slated for the second part. Cole Hauser, the talented actor behind Rip, dropped a hint in an earlier interview, promising fans that the second installment of Season 5 will be well worth the wait. He teased that the conclusion of Season 5 Part 1 would leave viewers pleasantly surprised, and so far, he hasn't been wrong. We are expecting the return of familiar faces in the second part, including Kelly Riley as Beth Dutton and Luke Grimes as Casey Dutton, and more. You can also expect to see recently promoted series regulars like Jen Landon and Catherine Kelly. And given the record of Yellowstone, we are already in for many surprises and plot twists. The future for Yellowstone. While Yellowstone might be coming to a sad, sudden end, the show is far from over. Creator Taylor Sheridan has grand designs for the franchise's future, and it seems he's got some heavyweights in mind. Word has it that Matthew McConaughey is on the brink of sealing the deal to headline a brand new spin-off series, picking up the narrative where the original series will leave off. This yet-to-be-titled venture has already been given the green light for production. When probed about the potential return of beloved characters like Beth Dutton in the spin-off, Sheridan played his cards close to his chest, suggesting that fans should, and we quote, read between the lines. He's hoping to explore the clash between time-honored traditions and contemporary ways of life, showing in the best way possible how these conflicting worlds grapple with a whole new set of challenges. In his words, there are many places where a way of life that has existed for 150 years is kicking against a new way of life, but the challenges are completely different. There are a lot of places where you can tell this story. As for McConaughey, he's evidently itching to immerse himself in Yellowstone's rugged universe. After a series of discussions with Sheridan, the acclaimed actor delved into the show and was captivated. His declaration was simple yet resolute. I want to do that. What exactly did he mean by that? Well, it's about diving headfirst into a raw world grappling with the encroachment of the modern era. Sheridan's response? Buddy, that we can do. Get ready for a new chapter in the Yellowstone saga. That was a lot to take in, but rest assured, the final episodes of Yellowstone are going to be big, if the past seasons are anything to go off of at least. Are you excited for the second installment of the season finale of Yellowstone? Or are you too sad about Kevin Costner's exit to care? Let us know in the comments.